everybody, my name's Venus. Thank you for joining me on my channel. Today we're just going to do some strengthening for your rotary cuff. Is located by your shoulder and around your arm. And what it is it's 4 groups of muscles along with tendons and tissues in your capillaries, your blood vessels, that all work together in helping with giving your arm a wide range of motion for stability, for things that you do throughout your day. And I'm not going to do a sequence by any means, but I'm just going to show you some good strengthening things to do for your rotary cuff. If you have sore rotary, this will help strengthen that a little bit. If your rotary is too far, you need to seek doctor help first before trying. With that, I'm going to go ahead and show you. We'll loosen up just a little bit first. We'll raise our arms up and down. Make sure you're breathing. Up again and back down. Bring the arms out in front. Tip your head down. Feel a nice stretch on your neck. So make sure your feet, all 4 corners are grounded. Loose on the knees, don't tighten up your knees. Breathe. Bring your arms down. Let's tip your head to the right, towards your shoulder, your ear toward your shoulder, but keep the shoulder loose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Do the same thing on the opposite side. You're going to bring your ear down to your shoulder, but bring your shoulders down and keep them relaxed. Navel to spine. And bring your head back up. You can nod once to the right and nod once to the left. Okay, the first thing we want to do is, for a little bit of strengthening, is you're going to bring one arm up and bring it back and either rest it on your shoulder blade if you can reach it. Otherwise, just kind of hang out. I'll turn around this way so you can see. You're just trying to reach your shoulder or even the shoulder blade on the opposite side. And then you can push up into your elbow. Like I said, you can just keep your arm up. Maybe even bring it down to the same shoulder that you have up and breathe. And just do the same thing on the other side. Bring your arm up. You can try to bring it over to your other shoulder. Or again, just bring your arm up and bring your hand back behind your elbow. Breathing. These are all things that are just going to help give your shoulders and your rotary cuff a little bit more strength. One more thing you can try is you're going to do the same thing, but bring it underneath. This time I want you to try with the opposite hand to, touch the tip of your fingers. If you can, hold your hands together, great. I really can't. And just hang out right here for a minute. Navel to spine, very important to keep strength and stability in your back too as you're doing this. And then just switching the opposite side. And each time you will notice one side may be more flexible than the other, and that is perfectly normal. Every day at a change. Now another one I'm going to show you is going to be your bound angle pose. You're going to bring one foot out and bend into your knee. The other one comes at a 45 angle degree behind you, or back behind your other leg. And then you're going to rest your elbow on your knee. Bring your leg out a little bit more if you can. You'll bring the opposite arm up and even overhead. What that's doing is helping, with the wide range of motion and strengthening up on the other side too. Drop down a little bit more. Could even help strengthen in your quadriceps. And then come up and just change your feet the other direction. Bending into that knee. Rest your elbow on the knee. And your arm up and overhead. As you do this, you can lift your chest up a little bit too and drop down on your knee a little more. Breathing. And come back up. Okay, and then we have some things you can do. We're gonna sit down here. Bring your knees around into your tabletop pose. This in itself, just hanging out here for a while, keeping your hands under your shoulders, knees about hip width distance apart, just hanging out here even can help with straightening in the rotary cuff too. It helps strengthens up your muscle and your muscle tendons, keeps the circulation going, navel to spine. Let's bring your foot forward in between your hand, whichever foot you'd like to start with. You're framing your hand around it, knee over the ankle. We'll take a twist here. So drop your hand down and lift the arm up that the knee is bent, same arm, and you're twisting up. You can feel that working on your shoulder there, on both shoulders actually. And always breathe through these. Come back to your tabletop again. And then let's do the same thing with the opposite leg. Just bring your leg through, being sure to keep your ankle and knee above your ankle. Breathing. Steady yourself on your hand. Bring your other arm up. Way up overhead. Breathing. Chest comes out, pushing into the bottom of your hand. Breathe. And it's your choice how long you want to stay in these positions. Again, the longer you stay in them, the more you're strengthening. Another one that's going to help is your puppy dog pose. That you're going to raise up on your knees. Scoot them back a little bit. Bring your hands overhead. And then slowly lower down. Lower your stomach towards the mat you're not going to touch. And then bring your head down. You're not going to touch your head either. If you need to, go ahead and rest your forehead. This is optional. But make sure you're keeping your arms up. What you're going to do is you're going to press your shoulders down. You're not going to touch the shoulders on the mat, but you're pressing into your shoulders. And that's helping strengthening and giving you some more wide motion. Breathe. And then come back up. Maybe rest in your tabletop again. And then walk your hands back. And there's several different other things you can do too for your rotary cuff. For now, that's all that I'm gonna do today because that's kind of a lot for one shot, especially if you already are a little sore. Again, like I said, the rotary cuff, it's just like you have your shoulders. Think of it as like a football player when they have their protection on their shoulders, you mean, and your arms are out here. Think of that rotary as the four group of muscles around your arm that's going to help protect your shoulder and help you be able to move that arm around and keep it strong, and that way it's going to work with us for a long time. Let's do a little bit of some cool down. I want you to bring your arm over. Just kind of pull it into you. And then bring your arm over on the other side. Pulling it into you again. Breathing. And then let's rotate our shoulders around. Bring them up to the ear, back and down. Drop your shoulders way down, relax them way down. Bring them up one more time, back, almost like you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. Drop them down. Let's do that the opposite way that you went the first time. So bring them back now, up and down. And one more time, you bring them back, up to your ears, and drop your shoulders way down. Take a deep breath in. And thank you for joining me, everybody. Again, I'm Venus. I hope to see you back on the mat soon. And I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And I will see you next time. Namaste.